Here we are headed to week 5 in our Seahawks franchise as we have a breakout, a linebacker breakout. I'm trying to think of who this could be. Brooks, didn't he have a pick? Was it a pick 6, actually? This could be Jordan Brooks, which would be amazing. Going against the Giants after beating down on the Bengals a bit. I know they put up 28 points, and we actually gave up the lead very early. You know, like, we did really well early on. I think we had like 10 points unanswered, and then we gave up 14 unanswered, and then, you know, we were able to hold on as Joe Burrow is really iffy, turned it around, but ultimately we ended up holding on, which was pretty impressive, throwing at guys like DK Metcalf wide open. Rams struggling this season so far, but the Cardinals and Niners looking good. But yeah, that breakout could be pretty sick here, as we could add a superstar to the defense. Sinclair with his second... Man, of course, Jordan Brooks, player of the week, which is awesome. Jaguars stealing both on the AFC side, but Sinclair could have had him. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. I still like the guy we have. Hikaru, his potential is just, it's not easy, okay? It's tough, but it appears that there's going to be some heavy rain, which could be very interesting for both sides, as both teams kind of like to run the ball a bit. We need to get back to that running the ball situation, though. Hikaru with a +4 to his ratings. What exactly are they? +5 medium and deep, which is amazing. If he could keep those ratings, I mean, I'm just saying that'd be kind of cool. Of course, looking at the defensive side, like I said, we could add another superstar if this is, in fact, Brooks, like we assume it is, and we, of course, end up getting it, which is a lot easier said than done. But here we are with that breakout. Once again, it's pretty much guaranteed. It's not! It was in woes. What are the odds? Of course, still could add a superstar, but an unexpected superstar, if you will. I actually want to see the stats. I don't remember playing that well. 2 sacks. I mean, if he replicates this, he'll obviously get the 3 tackles for a loss as well. He did have a pretty good game, in fairness. Once again, that would be against a very solid lineman as well. But let's see the forecast here, this heavy rain. Are we going to talk to like a meteorologist or something? It looks like it's going to be raining for the entire game this week, and probably won't take long for the conditions to get pretty sloppy. Who the hell is Buckle? Who the hell is Buckle? Bruh. I was tweeting out the image, and I left it for like 2 minutes, and they finally just chose one. And we obviously had it hovered over to run the ball. But it's weird that they give me that much time to, like, choose. And they finally choose. It's like, at that point, it was like, he should have chose it sooner than that. Or just let it go on forever, you know? I know it's probably, like, detrimental to Nwosu's chance to get his breakout. But we are kind of all in on the run game. So that's kind of what our focus is going to be. Ooh, Quandre Diggs. Chance to get to an 85 overall. I mean, I'm kind of hesitant because I want him to, like, keep his overall when he potentially regresses next year, but I think we're all in at this point for just trying to get the team to be as good as possible right now. And, I mean, it's an okay upgrade. Gets him to 90 zone. Then we have Jordan Brooks, the guy that we thought was going to get the breakout. Didn't, despite the insane game and Player of the Week award. Not a bad little upgrade, though, as his zone coverage goes up +3. Braxton Barnett, a linebacker that really hasn't seen the field too much. That change of direction is really, really bad, and will not see any upgrade there. Very raw, but still kind of learning in the background and obviously getting XP each week. Benson, terrible against power rush guys, so we are going to be upgrading that if we can. And not a bad little upgrade, actually. His run block is purely tough to get. Gets himself to 90 strength as well. And then Hikaru. This is a tough one because I don't really know what the best upgrades are. I really just want stuff that's going to upgrade his medium accuracy the most. So I'm not sure exactly what that is. But Improviser seems... I'm going to trust an Improviser upgrade, and it still seems like it's pretty good. And that, I mean, that's good to me. 2 to medium, 1 to short, 1 to throw on the run, 1 to throw under pressure, and 1 to break sag. That's a pretty solid looking upgrade. At 80 medium without the boost. So I know it's raining. Should still be able to put the ball in a pretty good spot today, though. It's super rainy, and the quarterback for the Giants is actually Baker Mayfield, I believe, which is actually not a bad decision by them. I actually kind of like that, to be honest. Of course, last week's stats, DK Metcalf, no touchdowns, but he is killing it. Absolutely killing it, of course. Baker out there for the Giants. Kind of looking like a Giants quarterback. I don't know. I think this looks like a good decision for them, even though they're 1-3 to start. I also don't know if flying the jets in this situation is the smartest thing, especially since we could only see it for a sliver of a time, because it literally just, they disappeared. The clouds and the fog, whatever the hell it was right in the way. We couldn't see a damn thing, but obviously this could be a game that tricks us. I mean, it's like, oh, you're going in against a 1-3 Giants team. Oh, easy clap, but got Saquon, you got the rain. This could be a perfect situation for them. Of course, Hikaru, do we really want to talk about it? Probably not, but once again, not all his fault. I mean, a lot of it's not even sliverly his fault at all. So, of course, gonna try to remind him that it's not just his issue, and the team itself has to step up, especially on offense. Defense has played pretty well in certain situations. Of course, they look like they're going to be getting the ball first. Also, we seen a little bit of Kadarius Toney a little bit ago. I freaking love the dude, and really hope he loves us back by not just breaking every single player's ankles on our team. The wind is 17 miles per hour. That was a kick straight line, and it goes to the side. Of course, a nice chop to that blocker's knees. And he will start off their offense at the 26-yard line with a decent little return. Baker Mayfield, let's take a look at those numbers. Obviously a strong arm, but a little bit of inaccuracy over time. And we'll say he's looking pretty sharp to start this season out. Got Andrew Thomas. You have the superstar tackle, Evan Neal. This is a battle. It's going to be a battle at least. And Wosu not really doing a good job. And right over the middle, even with the rain and the wind, delivering a perfect strike down the middle of the field to a newly acquired tight end, Dawson Knox. Bills must have regretted that contract big time and made a trade or let him go or something, because a little surprised to see him here instead of in Buffalo. And not bad by Cody Barton. Misses the tackle, but that's okay as he gains only 2. Don't know if maybe he has a scenario or something. Oh, hell no. Cody Barton one-on-one against Kadarius? I don't think so. We'll run some zone, at least have a chance, but... And there goes Kadarius. No, it's not. It's Alan Lazard. Basically a way cheaper version of Kenny Golladay at this point, which I think Kenny Golladay is still over there, as you can see. Come on, Nwosu, 3rd and 2, not only for your breakout, but just in general, trying to get us off the field and to the outside. They're going to find a wide-open receiver for the first down. The drive continues. The Giants looking pretty sharp here, even with the win. Like I said, maybe a little overthrown there, but overall, definitely catchable. Great play. Bringing a little bit of heat. Diggs going to jump down on that, and Brooks, if it's actually... Oh, that right? Evan Neal kind of looked like he was moving. I ain't going to lie. Of course, they're going to get it out to Dawson Knox, who gets pretty much the first. And is Saquon injured, or do they have a backup in, or what's the story? Because I do not see him here on this play. And we brought everyone. The blocks are still pretty good. Good job by Mafe on the other side to get to him still. And this is a really bad play call. We have literally every DB in the world in. This is not a good play call. And Diggs got to step up harder than that. Another clutch first down to Robinson. Honestly, think they just never thought they were even going to use him, to be honest. Wosu going against the superstar yet again. Getting an okay push, slipping underneath. And a throwaway, realistically, there. Almost got there, but not quite. Yeah, I still don't see him. I wonder if he left or what. Like, what happened? Could be injured, but I didn't really look. As really good defense, as they're only going to gain 3. Finally, our chance to maybe get off the field here. Ah, he is injured. One more week. Saquon Barkley with the torn labrum. Of course, I don't know how good this guy is, but he hasn't really been able to be seen much. And then Wosu gets locked up when we have the most time possible. And Wosu kind of gets scammed. He gets a half of it. That's still better than nothing, but this will, in general, make a very, very tough field goal situation. As, I mean, this win's crazy. And blocked! Jamal Adams with the recovery! Nobody's going to catch him! Touchdown! Defense! Special team, whatever! He's going to jog into the end zone, and we will take it. Once again, I think it has to do with the fact that the weather is so bad, and the kick is really hard to, like, nail. So it gives us a better chance because he's taking a little longer to get to it. And normally I would just kind of sim this, but with this win, I kind of have to play this because extra points could play a factor this game. And whew. All right, 5 minutes in, we're up by 7, and we have not touched the ball on offense. So depending on how they answer back, could it be a detriment to the team, actually, as Diggs misses the tackle but holds him down. That was actually almost a tackle for a loss from Mwosu. I keep forgetting how much of a hustler he is. He actually got in on the play, and those kind of plays are big because, once again, he could get it from tackles for losses as well. And he misses the tackle. I don't know if he would have actually gotten behind the line, but it would have been close. 3rd and 6. Not sure why they're afraid to throw the ball. They've had amazing success with it. We're going to be bringing everyone here. And Brooks has 2 people to cover. It's all right as Sydney is not going to get lost by Kadarius, and that will be a punt. Defense. Bend don't break, but on this time, actual lockdown, as they're going to be forced to punt it on a 3-and-out, which is really impressive. Bo Melton, wow, that's a really good kick. I don't even know if he intended it, but the wind helping him majorly. First time out there on offense from our own 19, Hikaru. The numbers, they really don't look good. Obviously, the eye test tells you, hey, it's not really his fault, and he's delivered some good passes. I suppose even the stats tell you that if you look at the completion percentage, but yeah, 4 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Not really the numbers you're hoping to have. But we're going to start the game out with a run as Kenneth Walker had a chance to slip it. I think that's a really good decision. Can't believe, is that Dexter Lawrence? Whoever the hell it was actually got out there to help. That was kind of crazy. Play action here because they look like they're going to be bringing a beat of heat. I don't know what a beat of heat is, but we're going to throw it to Noah Fant. Welcome back, buddy. And down to the 34-yard line, a 4-yard gain. It's something. Gets us moving, and also, you know, it's a pass play. Throws them off a little bit as, once again, we're obviously aiming to run the ball more. They're aiming to run the ball more, and anytime we can gain something positive in the pass game, it's like, okay, well, maybe they will throw the ball a little bit. 3rd and 3. This cannot go through. We've got to run a play action or something here. Arcega Whiteside, maybe with the savior. And we're going to have to throw that to Fant, and, of course, on the run. But that's really no excuse to miss that badly. And it will be a punt. We were able to at least move the ball a little bit, but still not a great drive, obviously. Decent blocking. The kick is pretty short. Luckily, we didn't get called there because we did kind of get a piece of them, but it is what it is. Nothing bad happened. That's all that matters. Really bad drive by us, though. We lost, we took 2 minutes off the clock. Got a first down, but barely, to be honest. And we forced them to a gain of nothing, though, on their first play. The ground game, really not looking great for either side. Obviously, we really haven't had much of a chance. You know, we had that one big run, and then they stacked the box, so we couldn't really do anything about it elsewise. And that is a really good throw. He knew if he threw that in there, Jamal would have had his 2nd turnover of the day. Obviously, fumble recovery that was pretty much gift wrapped to him on the special teams play, but still, true nonetheless, as Nwosu Adams with a huge hit. Gonna gain nothing on that, believe it or not. Baker Mayfield's completion percentage is insane, but these last 4 or 5 throws have been pretty much nothing. Obviously, that one little floater to Knox was pretty sick, to be fair, but gonna go Porter against Wan'Dale Robinson. And Nwosu can't get off the block, and we missed the tackle! Finally, Corbin kind of breaks one free on his own accord and gets the first down. That's a big L, as we were about to force them to another 3rd down situation. It would have been tough to get out of. As we're going to be running, we go for the cutback lane. Smart teamwork there is we don't need 5 guys over on that side. If he cuts back, though, we're going to need that. It's now a 2nd and 9. Just running some more basic man coverage. It's Barnes going against Lazard. He's a big guy. Sydney all over it, but once again, Galladay, if there's anything he's good at still, it's pretty much possession catches. Of course, looking at the first quarter, you would look at those stats and think, wow, they're getting outplayed hard, but we've only had one drive where they've had, I think 3 now, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 3 drives now. Kind of expect to do some numbers. As Northcott gets blocked up by too many players and can't do anything about it. They gain 8 yards. Good counter play. That was actually a really good call. 2nd and 2 from the 22. And Nwosu makes a good play, but Corbin bouncing off of players gets 4 to the 18-yard line. Once again, it kind of feels like with the way their offense is played outside of that 3 and out that they should be up or going up by 2 possessions, yet This would only be to equalize it at best. Unless they go for 2 because of the wind. And wow, they're really starting to get some push. You got the full first down there. We're going to have to stack the box. Even then, we kind of did stack, right? We just weren't committed. Like, holy crap, this is crazy. I mean, they're starting to get some push. Oh, huge hit by Adams. They gain only 2 on that one. That one might make them think a little bit. Might make them think, oh, well, okay, maybe they're going to commit to this. Okay, let's relax a little bit. Second and goal from the 6. Number 6. Going to go with the play action. And they didn't give us the switch in time. And Knox, who has been huge for them this game, comes away with a touchdown to likely tie this one up. Of course, Kobe blocked one before. Took away points and added points to our team. Will not do it this time as they will tie it up 7-all. Oh, Lord. Freddie Swain's going to have to return this. Oh, Freddie Swain! Freddie! Swain! The special teams is going nuts! Touchdown 2! They thought they had the tricks. They didn't. I was literally about to give ourselves up because I was like, there's no way you can cut it across for the score, right? And he does it. Yeah, I mean, if you look at this, there's like 8 guys on the initial side, and then Freddie just cuts it completely across. And that guy, number 28, with a terrible angle. Cardale Flott had a chance. The tight end also had a chance, but obviously Foster Moreau is not that fast. And then we just run it all the way. Wow, these offensive numbers are going to be awful. However, it's going to give more and more chances for Nwosu to get out there and make a play for this scenario. Getting blocked up hard. Adams doesn't need to be over there as the ball is just poorly thrown. Switching the subs up a little bit because you might be able to get, Nwosu on the other side every once in a while. He's not in on this play, which is kind of weird, but... Oh, we missed hard. That could have easily been a 3rd and 2 if we hit him there. Instead, it's a first down. We're going to run the blitz here. It just looks like a run. Well, it's not. And that is a great play by Northcutt, which gets the interception for Diggs, and will score another non-offensive touchdown. 3 of them in the first half. Obviously, we knew it was going to be a wild game because of the rain and the wind, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. This could be the lowest time of possession win in NFL history if we win. And if things stay the same. Which, I mean, kind of on par to do so. Porter, oh wow, that's a lot of room over there. Good tackle by Porter, but that's a gain of about 16. Kind of just got lost watching the D-line and looking at the deeper receivers and just let the running back just sneak out, sadly. It's a bit of an L. Barton's out there. Gets some help from Mafe and gain of nothing. Not saying Andrew Thomas is any easier, but at least he's not a superstar. And he does get the break off quickly as Corbin is fighting hard. It's going to make it a very manageable 3rd down. 3rd down and 3. Oh, wow. This is not good. Empty backfield. I don't like this, but we're kind of committed here. And he had to leave the tight end. It's going to be a coverage sack, and he's going to throw it away, making it a 4th and 3 likely punt situation with the wind. I think we should just go for the straight rush, try to get another block. Obviously, this is a punt block this time, but still. Not going to get there, and yeah, like we said, not really going to go anywhere with the punt, so you might as well try to block it. 2nd drive of the game for offense. We're up 14, and it's halfway through the 2nd quarter. That's crazy. Inside, Kenneth Walker finding a lot of room, turning it into a gain of about 15. Got the rookie fullback in there, Riggs, and nobody. Oh, my God. Pile driver from a 340-pounder. I think it might even be heavier than that. Lawrence absolutely crushing the bones of Kenneth Walker. We're still going to run it, though. And, wow, we are getting no help. I get it. I get it. The whole point is to, pretty much let that guy run off the edge freely. But, damn, son. Of course, Metcalf one-on-one. There's really nowhere to go there. I mean, I was waiting for the tight end. He never really got open, and it's going to be a punt ourselves. It's tough to play offense, but at least we're not like them, and we're not handing away possessions, short fields like they are, and physical touchdowns, actually. And that is a good punt, as that is going to force Adoree out to the 17. Punter winning pretty nicely for us. Obviously, Corbin started really poorly, but 10 for 53 since those first couple of bad runs, and he's starting to get his groove. He's also breaking tackles, so definitely have to keep our eye on that situation as he is starting to heat up and making plays for them. And Wosu gets the push inside, and because of that, we let up the edge. Baker could have probably ran for 5. I don't know. He could have even dumped it off to the running back. That seems like a lapse in judgment there, and I don't know what that was, but we'll take it as it's going to give them 0 yards. We step up, and please. Porter, no! Huge hit, though, by, was that Ed Oliver? It might have been Brooks, actually. Looked like it said Oliver. Definitely didn't. Barton going against Knox and way off is tough. Oh, we did a really good job. I didn't notice it was Brooks on Lazard. Of course, Lazard is a glorified tight end anyways, or, you know, tight end wide receiver. But still, that's a tough matchup regardless. I mean, just size in general, they're equal on, but he's also a bit faster. All right, here we go. 2-minute warning. Can they try to get this game closer? Kalen Barnes blocked up. I mean, pretty good coverage, all things considered, and badly thrown on a wide-open Lazard. Like I said, I mean, you kind of have to give a little bit of credit there to the defense to be able to cover that long without any pressure, despite the fact that we were bringing it. And Brooks getting burned a lot today. Obviously, there's not much we could do there. If he runs the out and we follow Fold to the middle, he's wide open there as well. And just a little hesitant on him going for the crosser, really, and worked out for him. And that is going to be a mossing. Galladay over Sidney Jones. 1 point or 1 possession lead. I thought he was going to hit Saquon because he was Saquon. It was the running back. Saquon's injured. But he didn't. He was wide open, and Galladay kind of bails him out a little bit there. But they're now only down by 1 possession with our offense so far, not scoring anything. They've at least shown they can, so it's a little worrisome, and this kick is going to be completely out of play. But if you look at the fact that Swain returned the last one for a touchdown, I mean, definitely could be worse than that. Yeah, I know it's not as simple as, oh, you get good field position, you score, but it'd be really nice to score in this situation. And there goes a wide open Metcalf over the middle. Nice truck move, gains about 16 on the play. Straight up to the line. Let's see what we can do with this. Cross over the middle for Bo Melton. There goes Kenneth Walker. Going to turn that into a decent little gainer. I do not see where the first down line is, but it's all right. Is that maybe their ability? That'd be, well, they're not even in the zone, so I'm not sure what that was. Maybe I just lost my mind. I'm not sure. It's a tough one, but it's on the money. The youngster Moore actually gets pulled back in bounds. That was kind of weird. I don't know. I didn't like that. Like, it just felt very, like, kidnappy. It's like, you're not getting away from me, boy. Okay, that's too far. But Moore on the in. Actually, I'm going to drag him because I don't want to intersect Walker's route here. And Noah Fant is overthrown. That was a freaking touchdown, and he misses him. Oh, we can't be missing plays like those. That's a really tough one. He misses that as well, and it's going to be picked off. It's so bad. Hikaru, no. Good tackle to the knee. Intercepted by the Giants. Don't get me wrong, it might have been like a play where he gets hit as he's catching it, but at least would have had a chance. I mean, that is so badly thrown, dude. Seeing the field well, reading the plays well, and just not getting anything close to an accurate ball so far. Mafe off the edge, actually doing a pretty good job, and Ed Oliver is going to reap the benefits. We'll call a timeout just in case, but if they're smart, they would just run the ball so they can get to halftime without risking us getting the ball back. But we'll see what they actually do. Smart and what they're going to do are potentially two different things here. I mean, they got 4 receivers out. Let's see what they do. I mean, I would definitely run here. I mean, if this stays in, if this goes out of bounds or it's not today. There you go, Sidney. That was kind of freaking filthy. Of course, at the same time, they did waste a ton of clock with that throw, but you never know. They're going to be forced to punt it at this rate and could be blocked, or maybe they give us enough chance for a Hail Mary. Whereas all of that, I mean, yeah, all of that's avoided if they just simply run the ball out. But here we go. You never know, especially with the wind against them, I believe. Do we go for the speed rush? I mean, if they get this ball off, even with the wind, it's still going to be, at best, a long Hail Mary, so I think it's smart to try and block it. Timing was actually pretty decent on that, and I mean, it is a really bad punt. A 70-yard. Guys, with the wind, I have to try it. I have to. 70-yard field goal. No way we're going to hit this thing. Here we go. Nah, we missed that. Oh! Ah! Too much, like, you know, had to fight the wind too much. Could you imagine? 70 yards for Jason Myers. I'd have been sick. That would have been one of those ones that just stands for all time. Of course, still, though, at halftime, an ugly one as we expected because of the weather. 21-14, though. Still leading, and I believe we get the ball at half to start. So, definitely some positives there. And obviously, we had some open reads, and we just missed them. Okay, I guess we're just learning geography at this point. They're not going to show us anything else. Run inside, as he actually has run the ball decently well. It's just we started throwing the ball because the clock was running out, and overall we had looks. We're just not completing them. But at this rate, if we can't trust the quarterback to hit the throws, we might as well just run the ball. Kenneth Walker looking at his season numbers, looking great. This game's numbers obviously very low, despite the fact that he's had a crazy yards per carry success. It's just, you look at plays like these, and this is a pre-snap L. Yet, if I play the throw, we're going to suck anyway, so I might as well run it and hope Kenneth makes a play, which he does, gaining 7. That's a pretty filthy cutback, you got to admit. Like, that's insane. It's actually really cool. And nice bait out, using left guard to block there, and we gain 6. Read option. I mean, this is almost a guaranteed handoff at this point, even if he reads the quarterback or the running back. Kenneth needs to get a block from Damian Lewis there. Damian's got to get out there. Turns out we're replacing slow Gabe, because he's injured, with slow Damian. Up the middle, 2nd and 3, and this time, well, still going to make it a pretty close 3rd and 1. Running some trickery, trying to throw them off. They obviously are stacking hard, but let's see what we can do about this. Faking them out, and Kenneth turning into a big gainer when it could have been a loss, as there was a free rusher in there, but outran him on the cutback. Beautiful play. And now Kenneth, who has been run straight into the ground this drive, is in the zone. As Kenneth's going to cut it back again, cutting it again, gaining 9 yards there. Really don't want to wear him out to the point where he's just dead, but if it's 2nd and 1, I think you go for the shot here. We're going to take it. That's a good throw. And dropped by Metcalf. I would take that shot 10 more times in a row if that was there like it was, which, I mean, we just dropped it, simply put. Fair enough. 3rd and 1, up the middle, and no! We lose the zone, and we lose a yard. And with this weather, I think you go for this. This is an interesting one now. I don't know what to feel, but I'm going to do it. And he misses the throw, does he? Another pick! Obviously, that's a really dumb pick, as he lost like 26 yards on it, but god damn, Hikaru! That is absurd! We literally can't throw the ball if it rains, simply put. Adams, nice turnaround, but wow, Corbin is really taking a pounding and just running through us. I mean, I feel like we played that drive nearly perfectly. We ran it twice, and the situation it didn't work out. Really good teamwork there. Sadly, Nwosu not involved with it, but still going to be forcing a 3rd and 5, as we have yet to score a single offensive points. And that is obviously soon to haunt us here, it seems. There's a drag to the tight end's open. Shot to the sideline, and not going to get the feet down. The ball leads him a little out of bounds, and obviously kind of hard to stop on a dime when the field is pretty much a damn slip and slide. You know what happens at the family outings when slip and slide gets pulled out? Uncle Jim's a little too wasted, and body parts start falling out of very tight clothing. Read option, let's see if... Oh, wow, there's no point even running the read. I mean, we're running it, but we're going to hand it off 100%. I mean, there was no chance that we were going to keep that ball. Nice juke move. Going to gain nearly the 1st down. Not going to overthink it too much. We're going to come right out with the same exact read, but this time actually read the defense, see if there's anything there. And there is. Quarterback keeper, Hikaru. Not going to gain much, but enough for the 1st. Might actually have to throw the ball here. Could be a quick throw to Kenneth, actually. And it will be. That's a tough one. Kenneth with a really good catch. Gains about 7. And I just can't believe it. Like, we've put some tough throws in Hikaru's arm, but that's a bad play. Throw it away. It's a bad play. We had that out route to lock it, and we just didn't trust it. That's our fault. Bad read. Or no read, if you will, because we didn't even throw it. And we're going to trust Walker's. Us throwing the ball has not been good today. And another 4th and short. We get the fullback in. They got the linebacker up, though. I'm actually going to trust Slater instead. And he will not get it, dude. Oh, my, these blockers. Like, what is... Elton Jenkins, one of the best guards in the game. And he misses the easy block that gives us the first down. If he blocks 49, 95 is, or 98 is stuck behind him. Like, in fairness to the center, he got beat down, but I don't give a damn. At least he was blocking someone. Elton Jenkins is blocking nobody. I think that was a good play call, and I think it was just a poor execution by the lineman. Who would have thought? Small Adams trying to get in the middle there, and the big boy Northcutt. Man, when Northcutt makes a play, it just excites me. It just gets me going. It's been a crazy game. And Wosu is going to get called for a late hit on the quarterback. Oh, that's so bull crap, though, dude. Like, he only threw it because we were coming. He didn't see an opening or anything like that. Oh, man. You got to break out, and it's just like you finally get through. It's so hard to be like, yeah, yes, we should not run into him. It's like, come on, dude. Just hold on to the ball one more second. You kind of had to leave the running back. That's a good bait by us. We're in range to at least allow no more than like 3 yards if we make the tackle, but if we jump on that, they're going to throw it to the middle of the field, and we're really screwed then. And Wosu free rush, and once again, damn, good try by Woolen. Almost got a pick. Once again, just forces the throw because he doesn't want to get sacked. Can we, like, make him pay for one of these bad decisions or something? Oh, wow. We should have called a timeout there. It's okay, actually. It's good defense. Once again, the first down marker disappeared, but that's okay, as they're not going to be able to kick this field goal, although they're going to try. That is a bit of a kick. We're not even going to bring him back. Why the hell would we want to return this? I'd rather have the ball where it is. And not bad, but like us, short. Did they learn nothing? Apparently so. Starting out with a play action is quite against what we've done all game. And I actually kind of want to slide the protection to the left because I feel like that guy's going to come in untouched. Maybe not. And Lockett should catch that. The ball they said was good timing, which I don't get because it looked like it was mad short. And it said it was accurate, right? But obviously it seemed like we did wait a little too long, as that's a really good play. Don't fumble. We did fight it, so if I fumble, it's my fault. We gained 7. But yeah, maybe we took it a little bit too late there. 3rd and 3. I mean, how many times are we going to see ourselves in this situation? As Kenneth is going to get it, I think. Thank God. Another 4th and short. I can't take it. I can't handle it. Of course, sadly, we are going to have to hike this ball before it is the 4th quarter. I almost said the 2nd quarter, which obviously is untrue. And there goes Hikaru on the easiest throw possible. Surprised he didn't miss it. It's hard to pay attention to everything at one time, but I do need to pay attention to, like, if the edge rusher is pushing for the interior. Oh, my. I thought that was going to be Metcalf going for freaking Blake Martinez, dude. I got to maybe look for the, what is it called? Look for the scramble play. Hit this, please. Nice. Metcalf, obviously a powerful man. Turns it down to the 7. Offensive numbers, don't want to talk about them. Just do not want to talk about them. Refuse to talk about them. We're not talking about them. What can I tell you? Up the middle, 1st and goal from the 7. Walker finding some room. Trucking! Look at the power against Dexter Lawrence. Of course, he was getting pushed by Elton, so that kind of makes sense. But oh my God, against Dexter Lawrence, considering how hard it has been for us to try and get a score on offense this game, and the gravity, ironically enough, of Dexter Lawrence's like size, that could be his best play of his career. It's crazy to think, but it very well could be. And he's had some crazy ones early in his career so far. I mean, the man has made insane plays left and right, yet I still think my statement stands. Of course, Lazard They haven't really gotten the ball to him too much, but man, when they do, he seems to make crazy plays out of it. Breaking multiple tackles, getting long plays against pretty decent players, even if it is a mismatch regardless. And Oliver getting blocked up, and Wosu can't get there. Brooks misses the tackle at Oliver with the help of Adams, bringing him down for a gain of 4. Obviously, plenty of clock. It's just about scoring for them. Doesn't matter how long it takes to get a touchdown, they just need one. And in Wosu, it's 3-man rush. It'd be the one time we actually get him. We force the step up. Sidney Jones misses, but the stiff arm sends him out of bounds, making it a 3rd and 1, obvious 4-down territory, unless they drop back and get sacked or something. But let's see it. We're gonna have Nwosu line up over the middle. Nwosu had a chance. Not gonna get there though. And Knox, who's had a really good first half, kind of disappeared in the second half. Gets his first catch there, it seems, of the second half, putting him at 100 yards on the nose. Once again, playing really, really well for them in this one. 1st and 10 for the 39-yard line. Still 7 minutes left to go, and we miss with Brooks a little bit. Help from Davenport, but gain 6. As Corbin, ever since those first 2 really atrocious runs, has made us miss like pretty much every single play. Mafe can't get out there, and quick throw to Kadarius Toney for the first down. Once again, doesn't matter how long it takes, and even then, it's really not taking them that long. So far, it took maybe about 3 minutes to get down here. Mathematically speaking, they get the 3 and out. They'll have plenty of time to try and tie it up on the next drive. That's our goal, to not give them the touchdown, and we're going to come and help because you just never know. To the 12, Brooks going to be jumping that Kadarius Toney route. Pretty much have to. He is so fast. And that's a screen. Pretty much threw it away as there was nowhere to go on it. Pretty proud of our ability to stop that. Caleb Barnes going against Lazard. He's fast, but Lazard is way more physical than him. Hello? I guess we're going to call time. I literally reset the play 3 times, and Caleb Barnes is like, nah, I'm not doing it. He's too big. He's too strong. He's too big. I'm not doing it. Come on, Nwosu. Let's get one. Gets the quick rush, but also to Lazard, the quick throw. I mean, our best bet is just to run man coverage if we're to try to get this, but I don't know. We're going to. That slant was looking good. A holding call. Please tell me it was a holding call, because that's a touchdown. If not, this could be a big one if it comes back. And I imagine it will be, as Andrew Thomas is looking pretty guilty here. And it will be a hold. I saw a hold, but I didn't think it was Andrew Thomas. I actually thought it was against Evan Neal. Can you do? 3rd and 13. And I get it, right? Their run game has been okay, but that is the worst play call I've ever seen, and it is the Giants after all. 4 minutes left. This could be a disastrous sell. As Nwosu's got a chance. Decent speed rush. Cut inside, and he can't tell if he threw that away. I think he just missed the throw. I think the timing on the play was bad, and because of it, he overthrew it. We're going to be running the inside zone. I mean, there's no point for us to really have to move down the field here. They, I mean, simply put, as the Giants usually do, lost the game rather than us winning it. I mean, we scored 1 offensive touchdown. You know, if they don't get the field goal blocked, maybe that's a field goal. That's a 10-point swing as well, and that's a pretty good cutback as Walker's going to turn that into about 7. 20 for 110 and a touchdown. Obviously, we made it an emphasis to run the ball like hell in the second half, and it worked. Of course, don't need to throw it, but Lockett looks so open. Oh, they do step up. And Akaru making a really good play. Oh, what are we doing there? Try to throw it to Lockett last second. Yeah, let's run the ball. Oh, my God. That was like the worst set of freaking events I've ever seen in my life. And Kenneth trying to make something out of nothing as we got a nice push on the inside. Once again, don't really need to play this. We could easily just run the ball, but why not just try to close the game out? You don't want to linger. Even though it's only 2 minutes left, you just don't want it to linger. Not going to really get anything on that. Nice freaking try. Pop to the 32-yard line. They're going to call a timeout because obviously why not? And we're going to punt it, play some more D. We finally get some pretty good gunner play from Kalen Barnes. Oh, we missed hard. We over-pursued. Oh! That was like a straight dick shot from Porter. Helmet to the cock. Actually, I don't even know if it was. It just looked like it. Maybe they got a scenario for Corbin or something, because I was about to say, under center, down by 14. Little bit of time left. That's interesting. Oh, wow, that's a screen. That is some speed rush from Davenport, though. Holy. Of course, I don't remember exactly every single stat that Nwosu had, but cannot imagine he got the job done here for his scenario. Another screen. It's a good call, especially since we're not ready for it. He's going to get a few yards, but nothing big. Calling a timeout here to really think things over. Come on, Nwosu, make a play for us. Come on. Oh, it's a good move. And once again, he's thrown to a guy that's not even open. Just hold on to the ball. Let us sack you. Although at this point, I'd kind of be mad if we got the sack because I believe he'd still probably be a half short and be really pissed off at whoever stole the other half. Sidney Jones with a punch and a half there. That's a beautiful play as that will seal the game. But there we go. A very nasty game, weather and statistics-wise, but a win beats all. I'd rather win in a sloppy fashion than lose in a nice one because, you know, they weren't perfect either. Obviously played better overall than we did, but, you know, they obviously didn't play perfectly either. Of course, it's kind of ironic that, you know, Hikaru and Baker Mayfield are meeting up there because I actually see a lot of Baker Mayfield in Hikaru or the opposite way. Not saying that's a good thing, but if we can get Baker Mayfield out of Hikaru, that would be a much better product than what we have right now so far. Right now we've got, like, Jay Cutler at best. At, like, very best. Of course, Hikaru's numbers were atrocious. Atrocious stuff. And obviously we had a really good game running with Walker. A couple of receiving numbers. I mean, nothing big. And a couple of plays here and there. Of course, defensively, did we get it? I don't think so, right? And Woes, no! Fumble. He missed it by a half. However, I actually don't remember what the scenario was. We did play a lot of defense, but their yard... no, they definitely would have got it. Unless it's like under 100 rushing yards, but I'm pretty sure for pass rushers, it's like 9 times out of 10, it's passing yards or total yards. And it's always like 250 or something, so that's a mad L, I would imagine. We didn't get any of the scenarios on that side, which sucks, but it be what it be because we still won the game. Let's see what we have here. The rain game response. See what happens here. Is it going to be sunny next game because of it? Yeah, it's pretty impossible. I mean, unless you just want to like soak everyone down, which is weird to say. But 1K XP, totally worth having the rain turned on the max for that and the wind. And then, of course, didn't have the game we were hoping for. I believe that's his second failed scenario, which sucks because he's a good player. It's just he got his half sack stolen. I mean, what can you tell you? I mean, he didn't really play like a superstar of that game anyways, but it would have been nice just to have it anyways. Of course, the 3-1 Niners, who could be 4-1, they could be 3-2, who knows, are a team we have to play next week. Another away game. Then we have the bye. Then we have the Lions at home. So some winnable games, but also some games that we could see ourselves losing as, there's some pretty well-coached teams coming up. So we'll have to see what happens there. But, of course, another win, whether it's ideal, the ideal way to win or not, is still another win as we have turned the season around pretty nicely as we are now 3-2, keeping up a bit with the rest of the NFC West. And that's about it. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays for non-Madden stuff. And that is about it. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!